Here we go. Wait, what? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, my name is Mark Hancock. If you don't know who I am, I like to do challenges and interesting things and, well, just bring you great entertainment. Okay, the kitchen. Why are we in here? Well, because over the next 5 days, I will be fasting and not eating anything at all. So if you're watching this video by now, I've either succeeded or I've totally failed. But I thought it'd be a good idea because I've read a lot of interesting articles, as well as understanding that fasting is really good for you according to Tim Ferriss, who studies like a god all the science behind how the body works, how the brain works, and there's a lot of good health benefits. I won't recite them for you. I'll just give you some links down below or somewhere where you can go check it out. That way you don't have to hear it from me. But bottom line is, there's a lot of great benefits to it, so I thought I'd give it a 5-day trial where I'll only be drinking water and not eating anything. I just wanted to create a little documentary here, that way you guys can see exactly what I do day to day, where I'll be coming up to the camera and talking about what it's like, what cravings I'm having, what I'm feeling. Oh, by the way, so the first couple days, I'll probably have loss of productivity. I'll probably be struggling to focus when the hunger actually starts kicking in. But according to the articles that I've read, your productivity and your mental happiness just goes through the roof and you start feeling really good about day 4 to 5. So, and in the long run, it should all work out, and it's supposed to cleanse my body, and it could mean that I'm like really lean and toned out at the end of it. So here's what I currently look like before the fast. So apparently I'm supposed to look really good. I'm supposed to be pretty well defined afterwards, but you know, I don't really know. I'm in pretty decent shape, so this should go pretty smoothly. All right, I just had my last meal, which was a very unpleasing salad. It's about 8 o'clock, and that was my last meal. And from here on out, it's just water. Oh, and before I forget, I gotta do my weight so we can see how many pounds we lose. And note that this is not for weight loss. I'm at a perfectly healthy weight, so 163 pounds, give or take whatever I'm holding with this camera. This is not for people who want to lose weight. That's not why I'm doing this. But if you want to do this for your own physical health as well as mental clarity, then I encourage you to join me on this journey. And if you're just interested in the challenge of it, it will be a challenge, but we're warriors, we're fighters. Let's get it done, and let's move on to the next day. Hey, good morning, and we are now officially in our first day. It's 11 o'clock this morning, and I have not eaten breakfast. So far so good. That was pretty easy because, well, most people don't even eat breakfast in the first place. But I will say that I do miss my morning breakfast, my cereal, my banana. I really look forward to it. But no physical cravings, nothing too challenging, so nothing interesting so far. Let's go ahead and move to the next part. And now it's 5 o'clock on the first day still. I just actually got back from the gym. Finally starting to feel those cravings for food. It's tough, it's hard, and I'd love to just eat something small, and I keep having to stop myself from grabbing something small or going to go get a cup of coffee or something like that. But I just had a mild workout at the gym, so they said it was okay to do something mild. And want to at least keep my body in shape while this is going on. So so far I was good. I felt a little bit of lightheadedness, some like tightness around my head, but other than that, everything seems to be just fine. So let's see what happens next. Okay, welcome back, and we're here still same day, but it's about 9:45-ish, and man, hunger is definitely kicking in, and it's been tough to say no to the food, but overall I still feel pretty good. You feel a little disturbed, I guess is the best way to put it, just uneasy about not eating, but mentally I'm pretty tough. That's not to like toot my own horn, but I've done some challenging things, so I know that this was gonna be hard. How do I phrase this without sounding like an idiot? To me, it's more of a mind over matter thing, so I try not to think about food as much as possible, and when I see other people eating it, I try to turn away. I try to, you know, like we just went out, for example, and I just tried to stay away from the food as best as I could. I don't feel like a lack of energy. I don't feel like I'm hurting in any sort of particular way besides just the fact that I'm hungry and I want to eat something. But I'm doing okay. So first 24 hours out of the way. On to tomorrow. Good morning. It is now 9 o'clock on the second day, and wow, last night I think I dreamt about food. Go figure. But so far, I'm still feeling good. I don't feel terrible. It's just like a mild uncomfortableness I guess is what we'll call it, if that's even a word. And yeah, let's keep it going. So no breakfast, and let's see how I feel by lunch. Alright, here we are again, and it's approximately 4 o'clock on the second day still. And here's what I can tell you. Don't watch movies, don't watch TV, anything that could possibly involve food, not a good idea. This is definitely a mental battle now, where even if I see bananas over there that just, or anything, I mean donuts, I don't know why, but I watched a movie and there were donuts in there and it's driving me nuts. But everything else has seemed to be going okay. I feel strange. I feel like there's definitely a sensation more towards heat. Like if it gets too cold, I'm much more sensitive to the cold now than I am to heat. So that's an interesting thing that I've noticed. But everything seems to be going good. Like I said, it's a mental battle, and I seem to be winning. So let's see what happens as we go into the evening. Actually, one more thing before I forget. Be careful who you tell about this. Make sure they actually have read the studies so they can give you an educated opinion on it, because every single person that I've talked to about this intermittent fasting thing has told me it's a bad idea. But I can guarantee you not a single one of them actually read any articles or did any significant research to see the studies to confirm the findings. It's unbelievable how many people think that this is like a bad idea, even though every single health study I've read on it has shown positive. So just don't fall prey to groupthink. Be careful, because influence is powerful, and if you have too many people that are telling you it's bad, you could possibly break. So be strong and try not to tell as many people as you want to tell about you doing this, because they're not going to cheer you on. That's what I can guarantee you. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired. It's 9 o'clock, second day still, and yeah, I'm feeling a little lack of energy, but my body uses energy when I need it, and I've been sitting here at my desk just doing stuff, because I figure if I just do stuff, I won't think about eating. It seems to work pretty well. I was also tired enough to take a nap today, which I normally don't do, so that was interesting. But so far, I'm still hanging in there. It's been at least 48 hours, and well, on to tomorrow. Hello, it's 10 o'clock on the third day, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually feel pretty good. So far, I'm still alive, and my food cravings have gone down tremendously. So I actually have a lot of energy this morning. I stayed up till like 1 o'clock because I took that extra long nap. Just to give you an idea, it's been over 60 hours, so I'm past the halfway mark since I've last eaten anything. And yeah, I feel pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Feels good. Okay, it's 3 o'clock on the same day, and yeah, I still feel pretty good. I'm actually not even that hungry anymore. But like I said, just stay away from the ads that show food, and you should be good. So as long as you're working, doing something, keep you busy, you'll be good. So feeling great, let's move on. Okay, it's going on 10 o'clock, and did I mention it's my birthday? And so we're going out bowling, and I feel great. It's actually incredible. So here's to a good night. Happy birthday to me. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, today's been one of the most productive days I've had in a very long time. So I knocked out a bunch of work today, which is very unusual considering the fact that I haven't eaten in 3 days. So pretty crazy that you wouldn't expect that you would have that kind of energy, but you're just like mentally focused because you're not being distracted by food, and I don't know what it is, but you're just like in hyperdrive mode. So I read it online that would happen, and sure enough, it did happen. So I guess they were right. Good morning. Oh, my bad. Good morning. So it's approximately 11 o'clock on the 4th day. And so far so good. It's been over 87 hours since I've last eaten something. Not a fry, not a raisin, not an almond, nothing. I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet. But I'm not going to lie, I ended up having a beer last night, which is a no-no. But I think it's like empty calories, so doesn't that count, right? And it was my birthday, so like relax.
Can I live?
I feel like it's getting easier and easier every single day, so let's move ahead. Welcome back, and it's 5 o'clock on the same day, and I'm just cranking out work. Holy crap. Like I said, I've been super productive ever since I've been starving myself. Maybe I should do this more often. Probably not. From what I understand, you shouldn't do this more than 3 times a year. That's what they say. Intermittent fasting, only do it 3 times a year. That's the max. But I have to admit, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm kind of counting down the time until I can finally start eating again because, well, food in my mind has just become so delicious and so yummy. Every time I see a commercial, I have to turn it off immediately because otherwise I feel like killing somebody. I should probably cut that out. Nope, we're not cutting it out. Well, that's that. Let's see how I'm doing tonight. Okay, so now it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not even hungry. On the 4th day, can I just say that I'm almost weirded out at this point, because you would think that someone would be in like physical pain after not eating for 4 freaking days. It's literally been over 100 hours since I've eaten, and right? No. Not yet. Actually, I think we're on the 98th hour. 98th hour. But still, like, you would think you'd be in some sort of physical pain, but I feel good. Like, I feel, like, really good. Today was one of my most productive days, like I mentioned in the last part, and I'm still, like, even working now. It's just, like, I don't comprehend it, but you're, like, laser focused. You're ready to go. So if you're considering doing this, let me just say, if you're on like your 2nd or 3rd day, like it just gets easier. It's so strange, like I'm not even hungry. I don't know, it's almost kind of scary because it's like, wow, what if I just totally forgot about eating altogether? Would I like die of starvation? Because like, I don't feel the need to eat. It's like, it's gone. So, I don't know. Let's see what tomorrow's like. Oh, video's done. Woo! It is the last day of the famine. It's almost over. The 5th day, 9 o'clock, good morning. I woke up actually pretty early this morning despite being up till like 2 o'clock. But I think that's because I drank a black cup of coffee, which you can do. It's not cheating, maybe a little bit. There's like 2 calories in it. As long as you don't put cream and sugar in there, you should be fine. But I drank one, and with nothing in my system, it was like taking a shot of adrenaline. I'm so excited to finally begin eating again, but like I said, I don't feel any physical pain on the 5th day still. I feel good, I feel great. I'm gonna sit down for some work, but only 12 hours to go. I'm just so excited! I can't wait to move to lunch. I can't wait to move to dinner, because dinner is when I'll actually eat. 8 o'clock, I'm coming for you. Okay, so we're getting close. And well, birthday cake's chilling in there. Can't wait to get into it, but let me tell you this, you can't do that because you could potentially put your body into shock if you consume too much sugar too fast once you're done fasting. So what I'm gonna take here is some turmeric, which is basically just a powdered tea, which also includes a variety of other good ingredients for you. So ginger also in there, as well as some black pepper, cinnamon, all that kind of good stuff. I won't go over the health benefits, but if you want some, I'll put a link in the description because I always plug. And so I'm going to mix some of this in there. This is going to help align my stomach, prepare me so that I can eat later today. I'll probably just start with some vegetables to keep it simple. But that's it for this one. This is it. This is the moment. We're finally here. The sun's just barely going down. It's about 7:30, and it's time to start cooking some food. But before we do that, I figure we might as well just knock a few things out of the way. Like, for example, the comparison. Let's take a look to see how much weight I lost. That's not for me. Like I was saying, let's take a look in the mirror and see if there's any difference in the definition or the leanness of my body. Here's what I look like 5 days later, which is pretty much exactly the same. No big differences here. I mean, maybe less belly fat, but hold on, put me next to me. Like, let's take a look. I mean, like I said, I don't really see any major differences, but I feel better, I guess. But for me, I didn't really have much body fat to lose, so that wasn't really the purpose. The purpose was really more for the internal process and not so much the fats, losing the fats and stuff like that. Are you ready for the scary part though? Let's check my weight. Here we go. Wait, what? No way. Oh my gosh. I lost about 10 pounds over these 5 days, so it's 2 pounds a day. That's Yeah, definitely more than I've ever lost in such a small period of time. But I wasn't going for the weight, so if you're thinking that I'm anorexic or something like that, like I'm perfectly happy with the way my body looks right now. The purpose of this was more for the experience and more for the health benefits internally as well as mentally that you don't really see physically, if that makes sense. There's all kinds of anti-aging properties that are a part of fasting. That is, did someone die? Did someone go 30 days? By the way, I've seen a video of one guy who went 28 days. Crazy. Oh, and I have to mention this. If you're gonna do this, make sure you consult with a doctor before doing this. I am not gonna be responsible for anyone's death who decides to abuse this or not do this under any sort of supervision. I'm not trying to like encourage like kids to go out and do this or anything like that. I'm just, 25-year-old adult, hopefully talking to another person who's curious and wants to see the result and wondering if they're gonna die halfway through it. Alright, well ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the final moment. It's 8 o'clock. I swear I'm not lying. Adrian, have I eaten anything in the past 5 days?
Negative.
Negative. So this is gonna be delicious. So we got a little salmon, a little bit of veggies, and of course, gotta have a little red wine. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this experience, and so if you want to see more content, make sure you smack that like button. Just smack, smack, smack. And I'll see you on the next video.
Yes, I love it. We did it. We did it. Oh my god, it's so juicy. It's so succulent. Who knew broccoli could taste this good, you know?
Fucking knew.
Oh.